Hi there, welcome to the Overtime Chatter. I'm here with you this morning. It is December the 4th? Yes, December the 4th, 2023. And I'm here to recap with you um, Southern Charm. This episode is titled You're Making Me Crazy. I think this is season 10. Okay, so we start off, we got Greg pulling out a sewing machine because he says he's calling Austin and he's talking to Austin, telling Austin that he's going to embroider a hat for him. And they're planning this trip to Jamaica. And the reason for the trip to Jamaica is for people, not just people, but for Craig's friends to get to know Paige a little bit better because she doesn't live there. She travels back and forth to New York and Charleston to spend time with him. So you see JT, and he's encouraging while he's on the back of a Jeep for somebody to push the Jeep. And apparently it's him and his friends from Leva's joint from one of her restaurants. Uh they do I guess they train together. JT like he got a little body on him, but that's all short men. All short men always work out. So JT is talking to Rod and he's like, yo, I want you to go, and he was like, nah, I don't wanna go. So I could be looking crazy running behind Olivia in her bikini. He was like, no, dog, I just need you to come. We can come down there, we can support each other. Then we see Vanetta, she on the phone talking to Madison, and she says Manny can't come for work or whatever. So Madison said Brett ain't gonna be there either, so it's just a 3-day trip. So they'll just stay there and just try to get to learn to know Paige. I'm looking this way because this was in my notes. Is so we got Craig talking on the phone to Paige, asking him about Jamaica. I guess he was supposed to surprise her, so he found this, I guess, some type of trip so they all can go, so he can spend time with her and she can meet his friends, and she can't get off of work. And he didn't call to check to see. He fly by to see his pants. He didn't call to check to see if she was free or none of that, but he don't care. He still going on a trip with his friends. So you got JT shopping for clothes, and Shep comes in. He looking for stuff to go to Jamaica, and Shep said he hadn't been to Jamaica since he was in college, and that's about 22 years ago. That motherfucker old. So Taylor asked Shep, um, JT said, I guess she going through with it because I guess Taylor's going on a trip. So Shep tells, I think it's JT, he tell, yeah, Taylor gave me a call last night. She wanted to hook up, but I was like, nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. He was like, no, I'm good. So she said, okay, then I'll just stay with Austin. So he said she using Austin to make him mad. And it's working. So Shep said he just wanted to move on. So Austin go to see his therapist and said he's good, keep him busy, that he's going to Jamaica. He said his family is fine, but everybody's going. And she was saying how he met up with Whitney and Taylor, and he thought it'd be okay because Taylor was there. He wasn't meeting Taylor alone. It wasn't meeting Taylor alone. Whitney was gonna be with her, but still she threw up in his face. He said, I think she used me because when she was with me, I heard her tell Shep over the phone, well, I'll just stay with Austin. So it don't matter. He's still messing with her. So he said he think he shouldn't, and I think he should go with his gut, because that's what his gut telling him not to do. So Madison on the phone with Brett. She get ready to go see her OBGYN because whatever implant she had in IUD keep her from having the baby. She wanted out. She wanted to have a baby, and she was looking at the doctor crazy. I don't know if it was the doctor um deliver her last baby. But she looking at the doctor like she had a hard time. She said she had a fracture during her delivery, and she said she was in for 3 months. She was on like a walker and a cane. That's how she dealt with her baby. But I want to say, if that's the fucking doctor, I go see me another OBGYN and request my records from her about my last baby. So anyway, Taylor goes to see Leva, and they sit down and they talk, and she tells that she kissed Shep. They shared the kiss and shared the bed. So she said she sent the booty call and he didn't respond. So she just need to move on. He would respond. He would respond, Taylor, if he didn't think that you was gonna try to be up in his house and try to get your engagement ring and shit back. He would respond. So anyway, Lev said she need to just leave this nigga alone because he just don't bring out the best in her. She just need to stop. And she need to stop hanging out with Austin because that's messing up her shit with Olivia. So we'll see what she gonna do. So with Olivia at home, she with her mom, she packing to go on this trip, and she has a cold. So she said she don't know what's going on. She said it's hot and cold with her. She said she wake up with Shep. She said she don't know who Taylor is. So mom said that she thought Rod was sweet. She said yeah, I thought Rod was sweet too, but she wanted to pump the brakes because that ain't who she likes. So she said she go back and forth, and she said she said she loves Austin, but he's just a piece of shit. So she keep questioning her feelings about Austin. And Austin don't wanna. So Craig and Austin at the gym with their personal trainer. And they talking about the same old shit, the relationship between Austin and Taylor, and they're sick of hearing about it. So I'm just ready for them to get on the trip. So he said, Craig said the same thing. That's they shouldn't hang out with each other. So he's still on that. So it's the morning of the trip, and everybody showing up, and ain't nobody got on no fashions. Everybody look like shit, and they're going to Montego Bay, Jamaica. Oliver and Austin just talking to each other. They talking to each other like they go together and having fun. Everybody looking around like it ain't gonna last that long. So Craig lets everybody know that everybody has an oceanfront view, and the hotel is really nice. They get off the what do you call them? The Sprinter van. They got hot wet towels for their faces, and eventually somebody ordered drinks. They got drinks. So Whitney is asking if he got a presidential suite. He knows his ass ain't got no presidential suite. So Chet's still going on these mixed signals because he over there playing with Taylor. He played with her. She said, you trying to get me drunk? And he was like, maybe. That type of shit. Leave her alone. So JT is like, don't fall for it. So everybody liked their room except Whitney. And dinner's in an hour and a half. So everybody show up. Again, no fashion. So Rod, um, the Rod with the glasses, the one that's gay, he can't come. So Madison said he wishes she could come. So she showed him what she wearing, and he like it. And Vanetta looks like she wearing a nightgown to dinner. And Shep hugs Madison, and I never like what Shep is wearing. And Whitney says he's going to sit next to Vanita. And Taylor speaks to the ladies when she comes in. She says, hi. And the oxtails come out. The food look good. Rice and beans. I don't eat Jamaican cuisine, and I've never had oxtails, but I heard they was good. And I have had rice and beans, but I wasn't impressed. So Chef tried to tell his Jamaican story from when he was in college from 22 years ago, and everybody started laughing because everybody want to hear that shit. It's too old. So then the man come out with Carrie Goat, and Austin said, "My horny goat." And then somebody says, yeah, you could be because you done slept with 3 out of the 4 women at that table. And he has. He's been with Olivia or made out with Taylor, and he's with Dick Madison. So JT said he wish he was more like Craig because he said he think Greg is kind of perfect. And so you got Olivia Taylor saying how she loved foods from different countries, and then Chef trying to shade her and be like, from what countries? Because she ain't really been nowhere. She 20 years older than her. So she said in her confessional, look at Chef showing off as he a world traveler. He should be. He's motherfucker 20 something years older than me. So it should be. So JT says he hate when Shep treat her like that. It's kind of patronizing. So it's about the ending of the night. Craig says a little speech or whatever, thanking everybody for being there. And he says that tomorrow when they get dressed, they need to dress for adventure chic and wear swimming gear underneath of their clothes. Um, I don't know why Craig took his shoes off and went in the water, but he tells somebody to join him, and he doesn't. they don't. They just let them go. But Madison and Austin wind up in a little area by themselves, sitting on the beach furniture, talking to one another. And it's bothering the people that's not over there. They want to know what a married woman like Madison doing talking to her ex-boyfriend Austin. And they want to know what's up. So Madison is telling Austin how she know he in love with Taylor. She just tell when she walk in the room how he light up. She's making up shit. She don't see none of that because I don't see none of it. So Madison just tell him, I think you in love with Taylor. And he say, bitch, you is crazy. So, so, oh, well, I gotta go back to the table. It's family style dining, but nobody wants to hear. I told you, Chef's old war stories. They're gonna do adventure chic. Madison talking to him. They sit together. She says that she can't stand Chef because she think that Madison says she think that Chef is a selfish. So Madison is talking alone. She tells Taylor made a move, and she says Taylor won't be real about what's going on with the situation. And Olivia and Craig watch Madison and Austin talking, and she's mad, because she says she ain't really got no closure when it comes to this shit with Austin. So it's being very confusing and manipulating talking to Madison. So Austin says he loves Olivia and that she's perfect. And that's the end, but he don't want her either. So that is my recap of Summer House. I mean, not Summer House, a Southern Charm. Making me crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen on this trip, but I think it's gonna be an explosion between Olivia and Taylor. And I hope I'm around to see it. So with that, I'm gonna have to let you guys go to next Friday's recaps. Have a good one. Bye now.